the term woke. Why do they call themselves woke when they're really asleep? They cannot see. They are not. Why do they call themselves woke? They should be calling themselves sleep.
Yeah, I think so. I also think people that are woke are some of the most racist people I've ever seen. There's some of the people that there's this weird like attitude that they have about, well, anybody who's not white, really. They treat them like they can't fend for themselves.
Yeah.
And they need protection.
Yeah.
They have the white savior complex. And I don't know about you, but I can't think of anything more racist than thinking, oh, you're black? Well, let me help you. You know, I'm white. How can I help you? Or to say like, oh, well, he's black, so he needs extra this or extra that. That's a completely racist.
Yes.
So I think that the woke thing is like, maybe it started in the black community. It probably did. And when it like actually meant something, but then like many things, it was co-opted by white women. Yeah. And they're the ones that are truly, I think, doing more damage by telling groups of people that, no matter what you do, no matter, you're always going to be under the white man's thumb. You're always going to be. It's no wonder that people grow up and don't want to try if that's the kind of messaging that they're getting.
I hate hearing that, bro. Thank you so much for covering that, Jeremy, because I hear that so much, man. It's like sometimes you got to take up for it. I be around my own daggone like family members and friends and just I could be at a barbershop or a beauty salon or, at the grocery store. I could be anywhere. And that conversation will come up like, man, it all comes from somebody asking somebody, hey, how you doing? They be like, man, I'm trying to make it, but it's hard doing it, being black, you know what I mean? When you one of us, it's hard for us to make it. And, if you one of them, they do whatever they want. But me, it's hard for me to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and just keep praying that God get me through. Like, it's always like, I'm losing, but God is going to help me, I guess, find a little sunshine at the end of losing. No, you're thriving, you're living, you're surviving. You're in a country that don't beat your ass for having a difference of opinion. You know what I mean? You're somewhere where you can thrive and not be at the bottom where you got to complain about somebody. You can actually be winning and not have to complain about somebody. I told y'all before, if you're racing anybody, but you're the one that's looking back, the person that you're racing is going to go right by you because you're going to clip up over something. You're going to fall in the ditch. You can get hit by a car. You don't know. Stop complaining so much, man. I like that you said that, Jeremy.
Absolutely. You make a very interesting point. I don't know how the blacks put up with the catering that they get and this is on both sides.
I would be insulted.
Yeah. The conservative and liberals, the Republicans and the Democrats do the same thing with the blacks. There's these shows I watch sometime, and I notice whenever they have black guests on the show, they're like, oh,
they do love they love their token black person who's a conservative,
Yeah.
Oh my gracious. Yep. And guess who has to deal with that? Let me put this down a little bit because I can't even see my man's face. I apologize, Jeremy. Some people who are on the left, they say that to me. They say that I have been deemed the token black on YouTube. I've seen somebody post like crazy long comments tagging me saying that, myself and a whole bunch of other reactors, black reaction channels are doing conservative news and we're reacting to conservative information and they're using us. The conservatives are using us. Republicans are using us. Google is using us. The white man is using us. Everybody's using us as their token blacks doing reactions. And man, I've heard that so much, and it kind of blows my mind, man, because when you talk to them, when you snap back in a way that you're naturally capable of doing so, before God helped you get a little bit more poised and know how to play chess and know how to speak in a better manner, you know what I mean? It's a problem.
Yeah, I'm like, shut up. It's just a person. It's just the same as it would be anyone. But even the conservative treat the blacks like they just licking their boots, man. And I don't know why the blacks would want to be treated that way, because it looked like you can't do for yourself. It like you soft toilet paper or something.
Yeah, I mean, well, look what they do to, you know, black Republican politicians. You know, they try to remove their blackness. You know, they'll question their blackness, and you know that comes from the black community, not the white community.
Absolutely. Thank you for pointing that out, bruh. Thank you. I told y'all, man, me and Jeremy, bruh, we are eye to eye, man. I don't know how many times you said something that I said exactly almost the same way that you said it.
Who is the guy in California? Larry Elder. You know, like this dude is the, you know what I mean? He's real as it gets, but you know, so I don't understand why they put up with it. I think it must be people who are opportunistic and are okay with it and are looking to advance their career. I feel like people are smart and they would know that they're being tokenized, which is what they, you know, they would know that. I think that Republicans are really like, oh, we've got to get, if we put we bring black people on, then people can't call us racist.
Yeah.
That is true. If we have a black friend, they can't call us racist. If we give a black person a high-paying job, they can't call us racist. If a black person is the face of our party, we can't call them. You can't call me racist. The same daggone dance all the time, man, and people don't even know that they're doing that, and that's unfortunate. I hope some of the friendlies hear this right here and they change up what they're doing, because we can see what you're doing. The veil has been pulled from over your eyes.
Yeah, we do, you know, and so they overcompensate, rather than just worrying about getting the right people on for the. It's like there's this thing in the conservative space too. I don't know when it started, probably 2018, 2019, suddenly there was all these like beautiful conservative women and they were like rising to the top. And I was like, oh, they're just models. They're not really conservative. They're just pretending to be, because it's an opportunity. So I don't know even who to trust anymore, really. I just try to take them at their word and try to figure out if they're full of it or not.
That's right.
He said, try to figure out if they're full of it or not.
Yeah, man, it hasn't. I want you to know that it hasn't always been that way. When I was growing up, I'm older than Israel. Did I tell you that?
Dang.
Israel was created. I just found this out today. Israel was created in 1948.
Okay.
And I was born in 1949. So I didn't know. I thought I was older than dirt, but I didn't know I was older than a country.
Oh my gracious, bruh. That right there is going to be what I'm going to title one of my videos. I always thought I was older than dirt, but I never thought I was older than the country. That was nice. Hey, that was good, Jeslie Peterson. Listen, that was good.
Yeah, dang, Jess, you look good though. You're holding it together, all right.
What? Black don't crack.
I heard that. Yeah.